you hate when you've spent so much time doing your makeup and it begins to fade just after a few hours? Especially when you're South Asian, we tend to have oily skin or combination skin, which means that our makeup fades even faster. So today, on another beauty episode of ANOKHI Daily Spotlight TV, I'm going to show you how to make sure your makeup lasts all day with some tips, products, and methods. So we're going to begin first by talking about how to make your foundation, your concealer, your base pretty much last longer, because amazing skin really makes your look for the entire day. So there's a couple different products and techniques that you can use to make sure that your makeup lasts longer. Initially, you want to start off with a primer. I'm sure many of you have heard of the primer. And what it does is makes your foundation and your base go on flawlessly, fills in any gaps, pores, wrinkles to a certain level, and also makes sure that the foundation adheres to your skin. And basically what you do is after you moisturize, you would use this primer all over your face. Now, if you already have combination or oily skin, you can skip the moisturizer and go straight to the primer. Now, when you're finished your makeup, you've applied your foundation, your concealer, always make sure that you set your makeup with powder, which will increase the longevity of your makeup. Now, a little trick that I've learned is while you're doing your actual application of your foundation, for example, using a brush, that's what I like to use, you want to spray your foundation brush with a little bit of the setting spray, then put it into the foundation and then apply it to your face. And what this does is it combines some of the ingredients, the long-lasting ingredients from your setting spray, right into your foundation. Next up are the eyes. So being South Asian, our skin's already oily, and from a lot of my clients, I get a common complaint that their eyelids are greasy. They don't hold eyeshadow well, the eyeshadow creases, and it just doesn't look that good by the end of the day. So there's two things that I recommend in that case. One is obviously to use a shadow primer. Now, if that doesn't work for you still, and you need a little bit more of a long-lasting effect, I recommend using concealer. You want to use a light concealer with medium to high coverage, and you want to make sure that it's not too creamy or heavy on your eyelids. And for South Asian skin, I also find that around our eyes, it's very dark, and so shadows may not look as great when you apply it directly onto the skin. By applying this concealer first, not only does it increase the longevity of your eyeshadow, but it also acts as a great base, covering up any of the darkness. So your eyeshadow really sits bright and stands out and gives it the effect that eyeshadow should have. Last are the lips. Now, whether you're South Asian or not, we all eat our lipstick. By the end of the night, we have that rim of liner. So how do we make sure that doesn't happen? Number one, prime your lips. Secondly, you want to make sure that you line your lips. So not only line it on the outside of your lips, but you want to bring that liner almost towards the center so you're covering almost your entire lip with liner. Thirdly, you'd apply your lipstick, blot to take off any excess lipstick, and then reapply your lipstick. For more on our show, visit anokhimedia.com or our YouTube channel, and don't forget to interact with us on Facebook and Twitter.